Hello and welcome to your own channel. Let's talk business once again. As always, I'm excited to have you here. As you are already aware, in this series, we are discussing about the future of Lloyd's program. Within this series, we are also discussing about the 2020 top priorities. Prior to this video presentation, we have already discussed about the introduction of future of Lloyd's and then Lloyd Risk Exchange, complex risk platform. In my last video presentation, we have discussed about the claim solution part A, and in this video presentation, we are going to discuss about the part B. So again, this is the entire architecture of the claim solution. The component which is within the green box, which we have already discussed in part A, like multi-channel interface, triaging, segmentation, and FNOL, smart workflow. We have also discussed about the simple claim, which will be handled through STP, non-complex claim, mostly STP, but some manual efforts, and then we have complex claim. So in this video presentation, we are going to discuss about centrally procured services and tool, streamlined claim accounting engine, and then event observer. So for those who are new to my channel, I am Ravi Shankar. I am having more than 16 years of experience in business analysis, largely associated with P&C and general insurance domain. If you have any query related to this video presentation or my previous video presentation, you can write me at my Hotmail email ID, or you can also connect me at my LinkedIn profile, or you can connect me at my Twitter handle. So thanks a lot for all your emails and all your suggestions. I really love them. Let's start talking business now. So just a quick recap, what is claim solution all about? So it's a digital solution that help in triaging the claim, routing the claim, like STP claim or complex claim, etc. And this will automate the decision making for the simplest claim and assess the complex claim handling. This will be underpinned by the new claim orchestration platform, and therefore will be delivering the improved customer experience. And this claim solution will be heavily dependent on the risk exchange and the complex risk platform in order to pull the policy information to do STP processing. So I will strongly recommend you to go and see my part A before looking at this part B for better understanding. Now let's talk about the component number 7, and which is centrally procured services and tool. So the primary aim of these services is to efficiently manage the claim and provide the improved services, and key stakeholders who are going to use this centrally procured services, these are basically market claim services. A managing agent is going to use this, cover holders, and then TPAs. Right, so these are some of the key stakeholders who are going to use this centrally procured services, and these services will be largely used in terms of risk mitigation, fast catastrophic claim responses, and the claim investigation and litigation processes. And the ultimate aim of these services will to improve the indemnity outcome and better claim or customer service outcome. The central services will comprise both people and technology. When I say people, I'm talking about the network of Lloyd approved expert, which include the Lloyd's adjuster, lawyer, water damage mitigators, etc. And when it comes to the technology, I'm talking about the satellite imaginary systems, Internet of Things data feed, geographical information system, etc., drone images, and all those things. So this comprise of both people and technology, and they are working together in order to provide the better claim experience and customer services. Now, if you go further, then these services will also have a central catastrophe response services and subrogation services that will help in order to have a better event insight, rapid catastrophic response services, and ring fence expert networks. Going forward, we have claim accounting engine, and this engine will speed up the claim payment by enhancing the accounting and central claim administrative tools. So at this moment, all the payment will be processed through STFO, Settlement and Trust Fund Office. So I have already made a video presentation about this STFO. So in order to understand this, you can click the link over here. You can get the idea about what this STFO and how it is processing the claim. And this central claim accounting engine will be using the advanced banking technology in order to address the claim payments in an efficient way. So I'm not going to get into detail about this central accounting engine, because this required some sort of information about this STFO. So you can understand this STFO first. Maybe I will make another video presentation talking about this accounting engine in more detail. Going forward, then we have an event observer here, And this event observer will integrate the external data source to automate the remote assessment of the simple claim and improve the decision making of other claim. And the claim solution will use the external data from range of data sources which we discussed earlier, which include like Internet of Things data feed, satellite image, drone image, or maybe the image from the external vendors or data from the external vendors. And this will provide the early warning mechanism in order to increase the opportunity to mitigate the risk. Say, for example, in a specific region, you have an event observer, and this event observer is recording the rainfall. If the rainfall is beyond threshold limit, then this event observer will trigger the event, and this event trigger will intimate the policyholder to take the necessary action in order to prevent property and other things. So this will also trigger the early warning mechanism in order to prevent or mitigate the risk. Now, the event observer will also lead to the automatic generation of the event-driven claim based on the trigger written into the contract, specifically into the parametric type of policies. So in parametric policy, you have a contract and you have a certain condition on the contract, and once these conditions are met, this contract will get triggered and pay the claims to the policyholder. So in last video presentation, we talk about the travel policy. So say for example, if your flight is delayed by 5 hours, which trigger this event, and the moment this trigger this event, this contract will get executed and this customer will get paid whatever is the limit written in the contract. So going forward, who is going to use this and what is the proper uses of this claim solution? So each of the component of this claim solution will be applicable to the open market claim. Delegate authority is going to utilize this claim solution in a very efficient way, and this is one of the central idea behind this claim solution to provide the efficient service to this delegate authority. So if you are not aware about this delegate authority, so I'll provide you a link over here on top of the video presentation, so you can click the link and see what is delegate authority. I have already created a whole video presentation about delegated authority business. So the solution will customize for the delegate authority claim, and this will help cover holders and third-party administrator to provide a quick customized local services while eliminating the process of bordereau and a loss fund management. The delegate authority claim can be accepted through a new multi-channel interface, or alternatively they can use their own system and access the data from claim solution with the help of APIs. The central data standard will be managed to ensure the granular information of a claim so that they can analyze the claim in a better way to drive more information from the claim, and this information will help them to mitigate the claim or reduce the cost of the claim in the future. Then the standard data capture and the STP will remove the need of the bordereau creation. So bordereau creation is one of the important point within the delegate authority or maybe cover holder business. So what is happening? Managing agent give their authority to cover holder, and the cover holder will issue the policy throughout, say for example, a month, and at the end of the month they will prepare a bordereau, and this bordereau preparation is the manual process which requires a lot of effort, not only to create this bordereau but to verify this bordereau. So this claim solution will remove the process of manual bordereau creation or submission or verification. So this will be a very efficient and cost-effective way of delivering the information from cover holder to the managing agent. The claim will get passed through a triage engine, and the triage engine will identify if the claim can be processed through STP way, or maybe it requires some third-party administrator authority. So if it is outside the authority, then the third-party administrator will escalate the claim to the market claim services or maybe the relevant managing agent to address the claim in an efficient way. Now, when it comes to the reinsurance part of it, it also plays a very important role. So specific type of proportional reinsurance claim like quota share or treaty reinsurance will be streamlined. This will remove the administrative burden from the cedent in order to prepare the treaty statement, bordereau for online claim automatically. And then all the low value, high volume cases will require a lot of manual check will be handled through STP, which means that they will free up a lot of time for insurers to focus on the larger and bigger complex claims. So these are some of the uses of the claim solution for different stakeholders. Now, let's talk about what will happen to the old claim. So the claim solution will not process the claim which is already open on the existing policy. So there will be no large-scale migration. Mind it, there will be no large-scale migration from old system to the new system, which means that the market participant will need to ensure their teams are set up to handle the claim on existing policy for 3 to 5 years. So they will be managing the claim into two different systems. One is the old system, new claim system, and for 3 to 5 years they will be managing the old claim here, and then gradually they will move everything to the new system. Now let's talk about their implementation approach. So transition phase 1, phase 2 and phase 3. We are currently at phase 1, which is 2020 starting from Jan to December, then 2021 Jan to December, and then 2022 Jan to December. So transition phase is already over last year, and in this transition phase they have completed the planning and designing, mobilizing the resources and detailed scope and implementation approach and plannings. In phase 1 they are delivering improvements, reengineering of existing processes. They are also planning to replace the ECF system. If you don't know about ECF system, you can click on top of this video presentation to see more about the ECF system, and then they will be selecting some pilot class of business in order to test the multi-channel interface, charging engine and STP process, etc. In phase 2, they will go slightly more in detail and they will talk about the orchestration platform and how to replace the ECF and associated claim infrastructure. They will build the component of claim solution, and then they are going to implement more class of business, scaling up the market services, delivering dashboards, insights, claim, complex claim, and the claim specific accounting component. Finally, in phase 3, they will roll out the claim solution across the class of business, scale up the market claim services based on the volume of claim, and integrating claim solution with enhanced accounting and settlement services for rapid claim disbursement and payment, and execution of their ultimate plan to remove all the legacy system from the business processes. So this is what their multi-year implementation approach. Well, that's all from today's video presentation. I hope you have gained some knowledge from today's video presentation. Thanks for your valuable time. Goodbye and take very good care of yourself. Bye bye and have a nice day ahead.